What is up, people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayur Pawar and you're watching The Bearded Geek. Well, for the ones who are visiting this channel and this video for the first time, this channel is all about how can you increase your digital productivity by the tools and websites I share on this particular channel. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon besides that. This way I will be able to reach out to you guys on a daily basis because I upload my videos on a daily basis. So make sure you do that. Today we are going to talk about a newly introduced feature by Quora. Quora has recently launched this particular feature called as Space Earnings for Quora just 2 days back. Basically, this feature is for all the Quora space owners. It's an opportunity for them to start earning through Quora. Quora launched this space feature. Now, Quora spaces are nothing but they are just similar to Facebook groups wherein you add a set of people who are, interested. They share common interests. Like, let's say, for example, if I create a space called as the digital marketing web, which I already have, and I've created a video which is a detailed video about how can you create your own Quora space. If you have not watched that video, I'm going to share that link somewhere in the corners. You can have a look at that. Coming back to Quora Spaces, so it's basically in Quora Spaces, when you create a space, you need to add 3 tags. Quora gives you an opportunity to add 3 tags which are relevant to that particular topic. Now, let's say, for example, if I create a space which is related to digital marketing, I can go ahead and add 3 tags. Let's say content marketing, social media marketing, and affiliate marketing would be my 3 tags. So what Quora will do is Quora will organically show and promote this space of yours to the people who are following the tags which are similar to this or these particular tags. So that is how Quora promotes your space. But coming back to the feature, like this feature is something which is related. It depends basically on how much readership you have on your Quora space. So by the few FAQs that Quora shared, it's basically your amount is gonna get increased as in when your readership of the Quora space is going to increase. For that, the people need to start, following your space, and they need to contribute. So the more people, the more readership you cause, the more earnings you're gonna get. There is also a way you can share your earnings. Now these earnings are basically gonna be for the space owner who has created that space, but Quora also gives you an option as an owner to share your earnings with other people. I'm going to answer a few FAQs in a while, but I just wanted to give you a gist of this. Again, if you're watching this video on Instagram, make sure that you follow my page and you DM me about any queries that you have. And if you're watching this on Quora, make sure that you upvote this answer if you find this answer helpful. Apart from that, let's move to the mobile screen to show you a detailed version of where can you find this particular feature and how can you check the earnings for a particular space. Well, without any delay, let's get started. But before that, again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, guys, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. I keep on making this kind of videos on a daily basis. So, and when you guys actually subscribe to the channel, it's just a motivation factor to create more and more videos like these. Without any delay, let's get on the mobile screen.
So here we are on the mobile screen. Let's just quickly go into Quora. Now this is my Quora account and I am a part of some 20 groups, 20 spaces altogether, 22 spaces. Now these two are my spaces. Basically, I'm an admin, as you can see, and these are the other ones where I'm a contributor and a moderator for the other groups. Let's just quickly see how can you find that earnings feature on Quora. Now this particular space, let's say this has a following of 322K users. Uh, Simply you need to go ahead and check on this earnings tab here. Now, as you see, this particular space has crossed an earning of $5.53. So the more the readership you get on your space, the more people who are following you on Quora, this particular amount is going to increase. Like yesterday, I saw this earning, it was some $3 or something like that, and today it has reached $5.53. Now, only the contributors would be able to see how much earnings the the space has earned. I mean, the contributors, the moderators, and the owner, of course. Apart from that, there is no other person who would be able to see the earnings of this particular space. Now, to answer few FAQs of, how can you get paid and regarding that, I'm just going to go ahead on my space here. If you're watching this on Quora, guys, make sure you follow this particular space. It's just a space I started recently, but I intend to grow this more. Now coming to this one, yeah, I click on this earnings tab here. So this is basically how Quora allowed the users to go ahead and start monetization of their particular space. In order to get paid, the minimum earn, as you see, like earn a minimum of $10 with Digital Productivity Web, and that is when I will start getting the money. So I need to reach that particular threshold in order to start earning. Now, you might be wondering, how is Quora going to pay you? But before that, like, how does a space earn money on Quora? Now, as you can see, the answer is a space earnings is based on how much people engage with the space and advertising revenue generated from their usage. So basically, the amount of advertisers who are going to advertise on that particular space, and you have a good readership of users, that is how your earnings are going to get evolved. Coming to the how can space owners share their space earnings with others, this is basically it allows you, there is another tab through which you can check, like for example over here, as you can see, like most active. In the earnings tab, my earnings have not yet started because I just have like 25 people on my particular space. But the other spaces who have this particular feature, who has already got it activated, they will be able to see this most active people on their spaces. So for example, if I am an owner and if I have made you a moderator, I will be able to check whether how much are you contributing, and based on that, I can make you that particular owner of the space, just in order if I want to share that particular revenue with you. Coming to the how can the space owners get paid? Now, this is the biggest question. You might have heard about a payment processor called as Stripe. Stripe is actually a website similar to PayPal, wherein you need to create an account. Like, how and when are payments made? Basically, we use Stripe to manage payments. If the space has a balance of more than $10 at the end of the month, the balance is paid out to the connected Stripe account by the 10th of next month. Now, this like the as this feature is being introduced by Scora like just 2 days back, the owners of the spaces who will be able to cross $10 would be getting paid on the 10th of July. And for this, you need to have a Stripe account. Now, make sure like before you start a space, make sure that Stripe is actually paying in your country. It's eligible in your particular country, because Stripe currently, the last time I checked, it was just having presence in 38 to 40 countries, I guess. So Stripe doesn't actually make payments in all the countries. So make sure you have that Stripe account and make sure that your country is eligible for that, payment, getting that payment added in your particular account. So that was few FAQs which I felt like answering. If you want to check out, you can go ahead and see all these questions. But currently, I think that is not working because I checked it out. Yeah, it says no internet connection. This was the same error which I was getting like when it got launched as well. Maybe they are just updating the more FAQs about it. But that was my video about earnings from the spaces of Quora.
So that was my video about how can you go ahead and check out the space earnings feature for Quora. If you like this video and if you found it informative, please go ahead and hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell icon. This way I will be able to reach out to you on a daily basis, because I create this kind of videos on a daily basis. And apart from that, you can check out my blog. I write a blog on a weekly basis. If you're watching this particular video on my social media accounts, make sure you follow that. Or in case you're watching this on YouTube, you can reach out to me on my social media accounts. The links are in the description below. Just one last thing. If you're looking out for making some passive income, some extra side hustle earning through your photographs that you click on your mobile, make sure that you check out the links of the stock photography websites which I've included in the description below. Well, that was it from my end for today. I will be back with another hack for you guys the next time. Thank you for watching my channel and keep geeking, guys.